marketing a multi-seven-figure coaching business. Now, in this video, I want to talk you through quite a lot of the marketing strategy that goes into scaling my business. Now, I want to help you to understand that what goes into scaling a 10, 20, 30K a month business plus is pretty similar, but at a larger scale to how we get to where we are. Now, when I say a larger scale, the first thing I have to make special notice of is my team. I have a 9-person marketing team that helps me in everything that I do. So you can see first and foremost that part of scaling is building a bigger team. In my business, there are people doing things at nearly every point of the day in multiple different areas. So we're able to continually be doing things at scale, which means we can service more people, we can reach more people, the business makes a lot more money, so we can spend a lot more money to try and find more people. But the marketing principles that go on with what we do are very similar to what we use in helping our coaches scale. So let me take you through a few of them. The first thing I think is very, very important for you to understand is I've been doing what I've been doing for 24 years. I've been building my reputation, my brand, and my following. So my audience is large. Now, 3/4 of the way through my coaching career, I decided to go from being known as a coach with a reputation for getting people in shape to a business mentor. So you can imagine that my audience originally was following me for fitness advice, but I've changed my audience, even though fitness professionals, throughout the last 10, 12 years. So there have been some monumental changes in terms of my audience, the niche that we're specifically marketing, but with every change, marketing stays the same. So let me start off with some of the things that we do as a marketing team on a month-to-month basis. And then I'm going to talk you through some of the things that we do to give you an insight behind the scenes, how we do what we do. Well, in our marketing meetings, we always start off with looking at awareness, consideration, and conversion. Essentially, we look at the marketing funnel. This is outside of our fulfillment, coaching, delivery, and actually onboarding clients. We're looking at marketing. The one thing that we need in our business, as will be the same for you, is we need a sales calendar busy every single week. My closing team, they need to have enough calls on the calendar to speak to enough coaches to be able to help those coaches with whatever they're struggling with and ultimately to bring them into our program. Bringing people into our program helps us hit our revenue targets, helps me hit the vision of what I'm trying to do impact-wise, and helps me help you build your business. So the more sales we have, the more people we help, the more sales that we have, the more revenue we bring in, the more I'm able to reinvest into the company, but also pay the team. So there's a lot of people that are financially compensated as a result of our growth, but the financial that we bring into the company is relative to the vision of the coaches that we want to help. So back to marketing. We look at awareness. So how do we actually get my message in front of more people? This is what we would call more cold audience awareness marketing strategies. So we will use generally a lot of the content that I've produced previously and run marketing, a lot of paid advertising to put my content in front of more people. Basically means we'll pay for advertising where my videos and my content are seen by more people, and as such raises attention as to who I am. As a result of that, people follow me across my social media platforms. Awareness, we also have my book. My book is presented through Amazon and various different channels where coaches can find who I am. So essentially, from an awareness perspective, we're promoting my book and who I am to more people. So we're looking at whether or not it's bringing in the right number of people every single week, because we have to look at, relative to the new people that we're bringing in, how is that correlating to the amount of sales that we're having at the other end of the whole marketing funnel? Because at the top, it's finding new people and engaging with our audience that's never really engaged with us before. So we have to have conversations around, are we making more people aware of who I am? Because if you're trying to scale a business, if you've got a certain amount of people following you, say 30, 40,000, of those people, you may only have 3,000 to 4,000 that are still engaged in your content, a lot less potentially. So even though I have this vanity metric of 40,000, 60,000 followers that I have, ultimately there's not going to be that many people that are actually engaging with my content every day. So what you have to do when you're scaling a business, we have to constantly put a percentage of our advertising strategy into finding new people. Now, That's step number one. Step number two is how we go through what's called the consideration phase, the middle part of a marketing funnel, which is what we do very, very well. Now, not only when I put my content out on a day-to-day basis, are we focusing on the reach that my organic content gets because new followers come on my page because it appears on the Explore page and we run ads. What we now have to do is to start servicing and helping either people at the top of the funnel that are coming in or people that already follow us and like you, are either watching, consuming content or downloading things. So this is where I'm going to start to tell you some of the things that we do. Number one, I have a very active and engaged Facebook group where every single week I'm putting in a free training. It's called Impact and Integrity. There is a link in the description for you to click on if you want to go and have a look at the Facebook group. Now in there, I'm posting a free training up to about 10 minutes worth covering specific topics about building online coaching businesses. It's all free. It's all free. So what we're doing is we're taking all of the audience that I've currently got and all the people that are just finding out about me, and we're guiding people like yourself into a Facebook group. That's one. Now we're guiding people to the Facebook group through email every single week. I'm guiding people inside the Facebook group by putting posts on my stories and guiding them into the DMs and then directing them into the Facebook group. What does that do? Well, my content on Instagram only provides a snapshot of what I do. I have to, as you have to, if you're looking to scale your own business, have to take somebody through what we call a trust accelerator process. I've got to build a better relationship. And this is something we do a lot of. We provide you with additional value inside a Facebook group, for example. That is one of the methodologies. Number two is we will, even though people find out about me through my book, we actually will promote my book. So people will purchase my book at a low price and actually start to build a better relationship up with me, find out about me, go to the website, start consuming more content. We have quite a few different lead magnet sources. So we have people downloading things such as a 5-part mini series, a downloadable ebook or video to watch and learn more about a specific topic. I may post inside my stories that I've got a particular training, and on a week-to-week basis, I'm putting together all of these different educational resources to go inside the Facebook group, to go on landing pages for people to download, because I understand, and this is important for you to understand, I understand that it takes between 5 to 6 months for any client of ours to become a customer. It's naive of me to think that I'm going to get a follower, I'm going to DM them, my team are going to have a conversation, and they're going to turn into a client. No. In the world right now, especially with business coaching, you watching this right now, you probably don't trust me right now. It's going to take quite a lot of work speaking to people, following my content, downloading things, watching things, before you will start to build some degree of trust. So I need to be showing up consistently and not only putting my content out every single day, but from my team's perspective, we need landing pages, we need things for free, we need Facebook groups. We also put on every single month webinars. Now, we have hundreds of people join our webinars every single month, whether or not that is for our complete coaching academy, where we teach the science and theory of practice of coaching, or Coaching Concierge Build, where we're actually teaching coaches how to build the foundations and systems of an online coaching business. And we run these monthly. Why? A lead generation source, but also a bottom of funnel sale, which I'll talk about in a minute. So we're using webinars to be able to capture people's data and attention, bring you into my world and teach you what we do. We drive you into the Facebook group so that you learn. Now, no one is forced to buy anything. If you've downloaded anything from people for free, you consume and you consume and you consume. We have a 5-part income accelerator video series, which takes you through 5 videos, over 10 minutes of videos from me. So there's an hour's worth of content teaching you how to build, sell, make money online. Download it. It's free. Watch the videos. From that email list, we can direct you to a webinar. From that email list, we can direct you to our Facebook group. Every single bit of these touch points is giving you an opportunity to learn about who we are, build trust and relationship. So a lot of people might see, Mark, you're putting out posts every day, you're doing a YouTube like this, you're doing your podcast. That's great. That's my business as usual. Just do that every single day. Either it'll pop up on my Explore page, we can promote some of the videos to be seen by more people, but that's my business as usual. Just wanted to stop the video for 2 seconds. Now, if you find my content helpful and you want to learn more from me, you want access to resources, you want more free trainings and live weekly webinars, then make sure you click the link in the description. Make sure you head over to my Impact and Integrity free Facebook group. Now, let's get on with the video. Then outside of this, we're trying to take you into more longer form content. 5-part mini series, an hour's worth of viewing into the Facebook group, hours and hours worth of free additional content, but joining the Facebook group, giving us data in there. And then we've also got the Facebook group, we've got the mini series, and we've also got the webinars where we're delivering free content every single month. We've also nearly got every month or every quarter some degree of giveaway where we're giving somebody an opportunity to come into our world, to download something, to get something, and say to us that they're keen to be a part of our world by raising their hand and showing interest. So what we've now got to start thinking about is we've got a lot of audience coming in. We've got the middle, what we call the middle of the funnel, where we've got a lot of people downloading things, and our audience is growing, but our audience is building a better relationship with who we are because you're consuming multiple pieces of content. Then we have the bottom of the funnel. What do? Well, on our webinars, we provide offers. No one has to buy on a webinar, but at the end of a webinar, we give somebody the opportunity to be a part of our world, to book a call with my team, and in exchange for investing in the program, but 9 times out of 10, we'll always give some additional value on the call to help somebody make that decision. Inside our Facebook group, we are continually presenting testimonials and opportunities for people to speak to my team. We are also at that conversion level, having my team extend conversations and offer calls to our prospects. Anybody that's coming into our video series, that's actually watching a lot of our video series, will be engaged with by my team. So we have at the bottom of the funnel, we have more of the sales framework in the sales team, of which I've got 5 people. We've got closers, we've got setters, we've got triagers. So at the bottom of that funnel, we've got people who are applying for our coaching programs through seeing our ads, people that are joining our coaching program through our webinars, people applying through having conversations with my team inside the DMs in the Facebook group, or even in my Instagram. So we've got a team that's fulfilling conversations and book calls at that conversion level with people who are showing interest, but it's the people that showed interest through consuming all of our free content over the 3, 4, 5, 6 months of time. So now you can start to see, I'm having meetings with my sales team saying, how many conversations are we having? How many calls are we making to people that have had a lot of value from us, that have shown interest, given their details to us, and how many people are we getting on sales calls? Training the sales team, developing the sales team, and hitting financial targets. So let's go through that funnel. The marketing team are supporting me by getting more people to see me and find out about me. When they come into the ecosystem, part of my role on a week-to-week basis is to provide content and value and education, which my team, the marketing team, can then put together landing pages and get data and detail and phone numbers from anybody that's coming into our ecosystem. And then when you come into our ecosystem, you learn. When you learn, the trust that you're gaining in me goes up. And then at the bottom, whether we're talking to you in conversations, delivering webinars and offering a sale to you on a call, or whether or not we are promoting an offer through my Instagram platform, we're giving you the opportunity to purchase, to book a call, to come and find out more. And that funnel just rinses and repeats, and we test and we try different ad strategies and different campaigns and different giveaways. And we're constantly having these meetings every single week. What's working? What's not working? What data can we see? What revenue are we collecting? And how many coaches are we helping? That's the marketing machine. And the marketing machine gets bigger and bigger, and we spend more and we acquire more and we make more and we help more coaches. And you can start to see that the ecosystem and what we built is a marketing machine that brings people in, adds value, and then they buy at the end. Now, this is a very structured process by which no one is forced to buy anything. It's the same with you seeing an advert on TV for something and you go and follow that account. No one's forced you to follow the account. No one's forced you to give an email address to me. No one's forced you to give a phone number to me. But if through that whole process of consuming my content, it's very, very, very clear that you are consuming a lot of my content. I'm doing a disservice to you if I don't contact you and say, hey, we noticed that you've been consuming a lot of what we're putting out. How are you getting on? Just wanted to see if we could give you anything else. And with that, you're in a position where you're like, I'd love some more help. Great. Well, then we can talk about getting you on a call. So think about what happens in the big marketing world out there. You see something on social media, you follow that account, you consume their content, and then you suddenly end up on their email list, and then they make an offer, buy this, get this free or whatever. And the next thing you know, you go and buy it. Do you turn around and say, oh my God, they scammed me because it was Instagram. I gave my credit card. They kind of scammed my money out of me. No, they didn't. You chose to buy that because their clever marketing has given you exactly what you were looking for. So now think about this with your own business. How much of this are you missing? The top, the middle, and the bottom. Are you just hoping that the more DMs you send to your Instagram followers, the more people are going to convert to calls? It's a very, very small part of the marketing puzzle. Have you seen how much I've actually spoke about DMs? Our DMs are responsible for us booking a lot of calls every single week, but it's that much versus that much. How we have conversations and convert people, it's harder to convert people that have no idea who we are. And in a world right now where a lot of business coaches and a lot of people are trying to sell to people directly, what I want to be is that person that's just always someone said, do you know how much Mark gives? Do you know how much Mark shares? Do you know how much Mark helps rather than just sells? But then I will sell, because if I don't sell, then I don't get to help you. If I don't sell, then you choose somebody else over me. And that's why I give you so much, so that you're better informed to know whether I'm right for you, my my team are right for you, and we can get you to where you want to be. Marketing a multi-seven-figure business. I hope that's given you an insight into what we think about, what we do on a week-to-week basis. A lot of my role is marketing, creating content, creating education, helping you guys for free. And further down the line, my sales team and myself help you by you buying into what we do. Now, if you are looking to build your online coaching business up to consistent 10K months, or you're at 10K months and you want to learn how to build this marketing machine into your business, have our scale agency run the marketing for you and build it all for you, then if you click the link in the description right now, you'll see Build and Scale, and you'll be able to contact us, find out more information, speak to the team. And if you are listening to this on iTunes, all you need to do is send me a message, Build or Scale, and I'll send you more information about how we can help you. For now, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.